Good results is not an entitlement. It has to be earned, and earned each individual working day via the lens of humility. Howard Schultz. You ever catch yourself saying, I deserve better than this? Of course you have. We all have. Maybe it slips out after a long week. Maybe it hits when someone else gets the opportunity you thought you earned. Or how about when life feels like it's holding out on you? But when you believe you deserve something, you hand over control. You shift your focus from effort to entitlement. And you start waiting for life to finally give you what it owes. But life doesn't owe you. The idea that you deserve is comforting. It lets you believe the work that you've already done should automatically convert into results. But earning doesn't work that way. Earning is brutal. It's repetitive. You don't deserve results because you tried hard once. You earn results because you refuse to stop trying. Somewhere along the way, the word deserve became a crutch. We use it to justify comfort. We say things like, I deserve a break. I deserve success. Or I deserve to be happy. But happiness isn't handed out like a participation trophy. Fulfillment isn't a prize just for showing up. The world doesn't reward the people who think they deserve the most. It rewards the people who do the most with what they have. Think about this. You could be the most talented person in the room, but if you start believing that talent guarantees you progress, you're already falling behind because somebody out there, somewhere out there, is working with less talent, but working harder. You know what's funny? People confuse luck with earned opportunity. They'll say, man, why is so-and-so so lucky? But it's not luck. It's that they're consistent. The people who seem lucky, they're the ones already in motion when opportunity shows up. You need to remember, you don't catch breaks, you earn them. That's why this mindset shift matters. When you focus on earning, you stop negotiating with effort. You give your all because it's who you are. And that's the secret that most people miss. Confidence doesn't come from being told that you're good. It comes from knowing that you've earned it. Because earned confidence, it doesn't need to brag. It just is. Let's talk about coffee for a moment. Blue Line Roasting isn't just coffee. It's purpose in a cup. They're a law enforcement-owned company out of Tennessee, roasting small batches to order. When you choose something like their Peacemaker or Tap Rack Bang, those beans were roasted fresh, usually within 48 hours, then shipped straight to you. But here's what I love. They give a portion of every purchase to help families of officers injured or lost in the line of duty. That's not just a marketing hook. It's their mission. And as an extra plus, their shipping is always free. And for the listeners of this podcast, get 10% off your purchase using the promo code TRANSITION10. So if you want your cup of coffee to mean something, go to bluelineroasting.com and grab some coffee that gives back. If I deserve is the language of waiting, then I earn is the language of action. It's the difference between spectators and participants. Spectators complain. Participants adjust. Spectators hope. Participants prepare. The moment you decide you're done waiting for life to be fair is the moment everything opens up. You stop focusing on what you feel is missing and you start maximizing what's available. That's what high performers do. And not because they're superhuman, but because they stop believing the world is supposed to hand them what they want. They learned to earn it. And the crazy part, when you stop expecting things to come easily, they'll actually start to come more often. Because your mindset finally matches your output. You want to change your life? Stop counting what you've done and start tracking what you're doing. Effort compounds, but even more, so does inaction. You don't lose everything overnight. You lose it one lazy choice at a time. You start thinking, I've done enough, but you haven't. Because enough isn't a number. It's a mindset, and it's the one that kills progress the quickest. You can't say that I want more while working like you're fine with less. You can't say I'm driven if you only move when it's convenient. When you live with an earning mindset, you don't waste energy blaming others. You stop comparing. You stop asking, why did they have it easier? Because you understand that easy isn't the point. Earning is. You can't respect something you didn't work for. Yes, you might enjoy it for a while, but it won't satisfy you. So here's the question. If everything you wanted depended solely on your effort from this point forward, no luck, no favors, no perfect timing, would your current habits get you there? That's your gut check. Most people overestimate their effort and they underestimate their distractions. And if you're tired of where you are, it's probably not because you're incapable. It's because you stopped striving for what you said you wanted. So here's the shift. Start treating your goals like contracts, not wishes. Contracts demand payment of your time, of your effort, of your discipline. Every rep you skip, every shortcut you take is a missed payment. Eventually, that bill comes due. And when it does, it doesn't care how much you feel you deserve. It only cares how much you earned. When you embrace that, frustration starts to fade. You realize success isn't avoiding failure. It's mastering commitment. You don't get better, you become better, one choice at a time. The gap between where you are and where you want to be is measured in repetitions of your effort. Just look around. The people who actually move the needle, they act, then they adjust. They don't wait for the right time. They make the time right. And that's the heartbeat of earning. It's doing the work before the reward exists. It's believing in results you haven't seen yet. It's proving through your consistency that you mean it. So if you find yourself drifting towards, I deserve better, stop and ask yourself, what have I earned today? You'll identify where you're coasting. You'll see where you've been waiting for fairness instead of fighting for progress. There's no easy way around this. You can't fix what you won't face, and you can't earn what you won't work for. The most fulfilled people out there, they don't talk about it. They don't talk about what they deserve. They talk about what they've built, what they've overcome, because they've learned that success comes from proof, and proof only comes from the process. You want to feel proud? You want to feel in control? Then stop waiting for things to line up. Start earning alignment through your behavior. Start building momentum through your consistency. And every time that old thought creeps in, when you start to say, I deserve, replace it with, I earn. Because one mindset waits and one mindset actually wins. So today, decide to earn your peace, earn your confidence, earn your progress, then do it again tomorrow. Because the world doesn't owe you anything, but it will always respect the ones who earn everything. It's not I deserve, it's I earn. As always, thank you for spending a few minutes with me. Until next time, stay sharp, stay grounded, and keep showing up.